Welcome to the world of giant trucks, where strength, courage, and precision are the keys to survival. This is not just a journey of transporting timber, but a battle with nature, rugged terrain, and human limits. Fasten your seatbelts, because the most dramatic journey through the deep forest begins now. Test your limits. Immerse yourself in the world of giant trucks conquering all terrains. The ramps, mountain climbs, and mud crossings will keep you glued to your eyes. Prepare yourself for an exciting adventure. The heavy truck roared like a wounded beast, struggling to crawl over the bumpy road. Each strong jolt made the whole body of the vehicle shake violently, as if it was about to fall apart. A giant mud wave rose up, swallowing everything in its path. From the depths of the earth, a mud monster suddenly came to life, its eyes wide open in blazing fire. It roared, shaking the ground, signaling to everyone that a destructive force had awakened and was ready to charge into a new battle. One fateful morning, the clear blue sky of the Italian Alps suddenly became a witness to a terrible tragedy. The Augusta AW-169 helicopter, considered a symbol of modernity and safety, suddenly crashed to the ground. In a dramatic scene, a heavy, out-of-control truck skids down the road. The worn tires roar on the dry pavement, and the driver seems powerless to keep a steady grip on the wheel. Behind the truck, the bulky cargo sways, threatening to fall off at any moment. The heavy, pounding roar of the giant machines echoed through the silent space. It was not just the sound of metal clashing, but a strong declaration of war by humans against nature, a signal for a fierce exploration that promised to change a vast land. Rise up with power. The tractor is not just a machine, but also a resilient companion, overcoming all obstacles to conquer steep slopes. The roar of the engine is like a victory song, taking us to the top, where the earth and sky meet, opening up a vast and majestic scene. Imagine you have meticulously planned an important day, but then an unexpected event occurs. What will you do? Fall apart and give up? Or see it as an opportunity to learn and grow? This is where your resilience and flexibility come into play. At the top of the hill, every step is a challenge. Nothing is easy here, just wild winds and rough gravel roads. Overcoming these difficulties, you will find wild beauty, but it is only for those who are persistent and strong enough. A story is told about a private detective who was investigating a strange theft. Every time he arrived at the scene, there was only a small piece of paper with the words scribbled, "Snova, Sto, to Spura." It was like a challenge from the cunning thief.
Whoa!
Witness the ultimate power. The Volvo FH16 750, the king of off-roading, is taking on an incredibly challenging task, transporting the giant Caterpillar 385C monster through narrow, winding roads. The Fasolas Transports team's journey is captured in stunning 4 Kelvin detail, giving you a truly immersive and satisfying experience. Experience the thrill of the Volvo FH16 supercar carrying 160 tons of cargo facing the dangerous Satinjau-Lauic slope. It is not just a confrontation, but also the driver's bravery and the vehicle's power are shown to the peak. Heart-stopping. A high-no truck loaded with heavy timber was carelessly sliding down the deadly slope. The driver had to be steady on the wheel and careful to the millimeter to avoid a disaster that could strike at any moment.
Aduh, kayaknya ada yang menggak ini. Oh, udah maju lagi. Panjang muatannya.
In the unequal battle with nature, each car is a fierce warrior, with its engine roaring like a beast. They are not simply means of transportation, but also symbols of strength, will, and perseverance. Find peace on Via a San Teodoro Vichada. It is not just a road, but a quiet journey that takes you away from the noise of urban life. Along the way, you will admire the endless grasslands, listen to the rustling wind, and feel absolute peace. The powerful six-cylinder engine roars like a wild beast, ready to conquer every road. Each gear change is a powerful acceleration, making the car not only carry acacia wood, but also carry courage and overwhelming spirit. This is not just a car, but a symbol of perseverance, endurance, and superior strength.
Nhà mình tất cả 3 xe đổ hàng về nhá.
a never-ending run. He had nowhere to go, not because there was no place to hide, but because there was nowhere to hide from himself. Every road led back to the mistakes of the past, and he was forced to face them, even if he didn't want to. Sierra de Durango is also a land of adventure. Challenge yourself with mountain climbing, hiking, or biking through rugged roads. For a more intense experience, off-road vehicle tours will take you to places less traveled, discovering the secrets of the deep forest.
Oh no, pero era como vas arrastrado.
Yo. Wally told that.
Heavy, bulky logging trucks struggled through the muddy roads. Their wheels spun, splashing mud everywhere, leaving deep ruts in the ground. Each time the trucks passed, it was a battle. The roar of the engines mixed with the sound of the mud, creating a dramatic and powerful scene.
Rapaz, podia ter filmado abaixo, olha lá, ó. O trem não para lá.
The muddy dirt road was terrible. Every step was a struggle. The thick mud clung to the shoes, swallowing every movement, making the walker stagger as if walking on a muddy carpet.
Aí, ó. Os caras começaram a tirar ali porque os caras tá vendo que não tá conseguindo parar, ó.
The powerful forklift glides along, effortlessly lifting the giant container as if it were weightless. With incredible precision, it moves the heavy iron block to its designated location, completing the task quickly and efficiently. When these metal monsters roll, the whole ground seems to shake. The roar of the 80-wheel Volvo FH16 engine with a payload of 150 tons is not just the sound of machinery, but also a declaration of war against all limits. It is a symbol of superior strength, of unstoppable resilience. The arduous journey has ended, but the power of the giant machines still resonates. Don't forget to like, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the bell so you don't miss the next breathtaking action scenes. See you again in the upcoming eye-catching trips.